Okay, here we go, Pisces. The message from Chippy is have a cookie and take a nap. That's the dog wisdom message of the day. Okay, sounds good on a Monday, doesn't it? All right, so let's see what's coming, Pisces. I'm going to pull these by feel for you today. Whoa, goosebumps. A lot of goosebumps on that one. Let's see what's coming in. And happy birthday also to Pisces, coming up very soon. Let's see. And you guys, by the way, if you like my channel and you like my readings, please hit that like button. It helps the channel a lot. And if you like this reading, please share it. Please watch it to the end. All those things really help. Sometimes people aren't getting their notifications, they're telling me. And even if you click, you want the notifications, they don't always send them. So doing those things will help you get more notifications in the future, okay? All right, so Wheel of Fortune. This is the card that had a lot of energy on it, okay? Now, for some of you, it's upright. For some of you, it's not. For some of you, you might feel like you're down on your luck at this time, okay? Oh, some of you are saying goodbye to some situation, walking away from it, okay? Could be a fire energy. King of Wands shows up. You might be walking away from King of Wands. You might not like where you're living. Some of you might be moving, relocating, like you're feeling too isolated. And it's interesting, Pisces, you're really in charge at this time. I've got this Queen of Wands, like kind of representing you, kind of hanging over you in a new path. It's like you are forging your way big time. A lot of celebrating coming up, a lot of waiting on new opportunities, and the number 333. When I see 333, it often has to do with spirit guides, okay? And I feel like you're getting a lot of spiritual guidance at this time. Now, this reading is not going to be easy. I'm just going to tell you it's got a lot of twists and turns already, and I'll do some clarification, okay? So when I look at this, there is some situation, for some of you, a relationship or friendship that you're saying goodbye to, that you just don't want to do anymore. You're like, stayed in that too long, moving on. And this can be a card of timing as well. This can say in a month's time. There might be some conflict about leaving a situation or a person or even a residence, as I'm seeing these moving cards behind. Okay, you might be considering moving, literally moving. Like I said, you're in charge. Look at this. You've got Queen of Wands, which is an unusual card to represent Pisces energy. Queen of Wands is reversed here, so she's being very demanding about what she wants, and she wants a new path. Now, this can be he or she. You know, take it as it resonates in a collective reading. I just read it as it comes up. But Queen of Wands here is saying, I want something different. I want things my way. All right. And I'm going to start on a new path. And this is what's kind of hanging over you. Like you might be feeling like you're demanding a lot of energy or a lot of performance, especially if you're a boss or something like that. You might feel like you're being extra demanding of people who work for you and things like that at this time. But it's because you want a new beginning. Like you're over it. That's what I feel, Pisces. Like you're so over it. And what's creating a conflict is you're just feeling like you've stayed in a situation for too long. You're out of patience. You know, the Queen of Wands reverse is out of patience and just feeling like edgy, you know, just feeling like chomping at the bit. And of course, you being in your time frame, you know, with your birthday month, you know, your birthday's coming up, you're in your Pisces power. You know, this is when you're in your full power. And the stars are helpful to you. So there's something there about you just sort of chomping at the bit to do something new. I feel like you really want to do something new, especially if things aren't working for you, especially if you're feeling like you're down on your luck. You might just be like, I got to change this, okay? What's going into your past is the King of Wands reversed. Okay, so there might be somebody angry and demanding. There's a lot of angry, demanding wands stuff going on here, Pisces. Again, kind of unusual for your water sign to get all this wands energy. So this could be you or somebody else that you're thinking about that's on your mind. Take it as it resonates, okay? And you might just be feeling isolated at this time. I saw this in, I guess, the Aries reading too. This card of Nine of Pentacles reversed, a feeling isolated where you're living, or feeling isolated from other people. Like you might have your material goods, but you're feeling like there's stuff missing. There's something missing is what I'm getting, okay? Maybe money. You know, for some of you, there might be like, especially if you're feeling down on your luck, you want more money, more income. So coming up in your near future, got the celebration card, and this could be your birthdays. As I mentioned several times already, your birthdays are really big in this reading for some reason today. It keeps coming up. I keep saying it. There's a reason for that. Three of Cups, celebration energy, that sort of thing coming up in your immediate future. And a little further out, waiting for your ships to come in. There's something here about, again, 333 energy on this, okay? And this is having to do, double 333s actually. And this is having to do with you waiting for your opportunities to come in, okay? You see them, they're just not there yet. It's like you're waiting for them, you know they're coming, just not there yet. And this is in your little more extended future going up into the first part of March, okay? Now, some of you may have been dealing with fire sign energy, you know, Sag, Leo, Aries. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, and some of you might be dealing with some Scorpio energy here, okay? There's some moon energy here that probably represents you, Pisces. It's not specifically the moon card, but there's definitely a lot of moon energy on this Eight of Cups. Okay, so here's the reversed Lovers card. I feel like some of you are like regretting choices or feeling like you want to make different choices. Some of this could have to do with a situation or a relationship. You know, traditionally, Lovers card is relationship. It has to do with choices, and it's reversed. And I feel like some of you think that your choices have made things too hard on you, like you're carrying too much of a burden with whatever choice there is. And I feel like other people are seeing you this way. Other people are like, I wonder if Pisces regrets that, if they feel like they're carrying too much load. You know, 10 of Wands is success. No doubt about it. No two ways about it. Success. But it can come with backaches. You can see him carrying too heavy of a load. It can come with feeling burnt out. And there is a warning, a little bit of warning here, like, yeah, you're being really successful, but you might be working too hard. Okay, work smart, not hard. So here we've got your hopes and fears, and this is going to Knight of Swords. So there's something here where you're concerned about something's going to happen quickly. Like you might see something rushing at you and you're not ready for it yet. Okay, we'll do some clarification and see. And your final outcome is the Death card. So there's something here, Pisces, where you're going to have an ending and a new beginning, okay? It doesn't look like some tragic tower moment. It doesn't look like that. But it looks like you might make some changes and some different choices and that kind of thing, especially with this Lovers card. I feel like you might be adjusting some things and making things work more for you instead of you working for them, if that makes sense, okay? Especially with this Eight of Cups being your challenge, you're ready to make a change. You're ready to walk away from something and do something different, okay? So, the celebration. Let's do some clarification here, Pisces, okay? Clarification for Pisces on, let's clarify why the Wheel of Fortune came up reversed as significant. Why are you feeling down on your luck, some of you, at this time? It's clarified by the Ten of Swords. Is that right? These cards could, no, sorry, Five of Swords. Oh, okay. It's clarified by some negative energy here. Let me ask what else. These are my new Serpent and Peacock cards, and they're a little hard to, some of them a little hard to read. I love these cards though. They're so interesting. So we got the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so those are two messages here. This is what's really significant, and I'm clarifying. So Wheel of Fortune came up reversed in the first pull. And when I clarified it, it was clarified by this negative energy in the Five of Swords, of somebody attacking your reputation, or somebody just being a real pain. Okay, any kind of negative, toxic energy. So I wanted to clarify a little more, gave me the Wheel of Fortune upright. So some of you are in a very fortunate situation. Okay, some of you, the wheel is going to turn back over very quickly for you, and this is very temporary. And it's only upside down right now because of some of this negative energy that's around you. It's probably negative energy you want to walk away from with this Eight of Cups. So we'll clarify that too. Interesting, very interesting. Can't believe that Wheel of Fortune flipped back over, but it does. The wheel turns all the time, Depends on which side of it you're on, and it doesn't always stay in the same position. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Page of Cups. So there's somebody new or a younger person there, something where you want to move on from. Could be you want to move on from this, a friendship that sort of maybe was turning romantic or something. Maybe you want to walk away from that. Maybe you think you've stayed in something too long and it's never going to be more than friends. There's something there about that Page of Cups. What is it you want to walk away from? Yeah, because you want a whole new beginning. And there's something here about Page of Pentacles. You want more money. I feel like you want to walk away from something because you want more money. You want more opportunities and that sort of thing. And the Magician. Yeah, you're trying to manifest more of what you want with this Magician. Page of Pentacles and Page of Cups. So you may just be feeling like somebody is holding you back because they're younger or not as mature. Maybe you've gotten messages about this. They could be spiritual messages. I mean, it could be messages on a license plate for that matter, okay? You get messages from all over the place. It could be an actual text message. Keep it in mind. But nevertheless, there's Magician, and also this could represent that one of these or both of these younger energies are tricky to deal with, and you're just over it and you're ready to walk away from it. Okay. Let's go over here. Let's clarify. Who's this King and Queen of Wands energy. That's odd for me to come up in a Pisces reading. So why is the Queen of Wands like in your energy, hanging over you at this time, Pisces? Clarify Queen of Wands. Judgment. Queen of Wands is being very demanding because she's going through some sort of a major transition with this Judgment card. Judgment can have to do with anything from karma to spiritual awakenings to just making big major life changes. Like, I feel like Queen of Wands is ready to do that because she's kind of over it. She wants this new path shown in the Fool, which is right next to it. Let's ask about that. What's this new path? It can also be change in your belief system or feeling very much like closer to God. This can be the card of archangels. This can be the card of like angelic divination and also angelic guidance and that sort of thing. And I feel like that's why this Queen of Wands is so... Yeah, and here's the Empress. You always get the Empress, okay? The Empress is very nurturing, has it all together. When I said archangels, I started feeling really, really hot. And it's not hot in this room at all. It's very cold in here. That's Archangel Michael's energy. Okay, coming in really strongly next to the Empress. And the thing is, Pisces, you are the Empress. I see this every single time. You are very nurturing and you're very much in charge. And you may be a mother. A lot of you may have children, or you're either, your baby could be your business. Okay, it could be your empire. Very creative, nurturing kind of energy, and I feel like you're ready for a new beginning in that. You want a major life change because you're this Empress, and I feel like you're feeling like you're stuck in a box and you're ready to go do something different because you're working too hard. There's something there about working too hard. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is you. This is why you're feeling kind of, maybe not all of you, but feeling out of sorts at this time with this Queen of Wands energy hanging over you. This could be somebody you're thinking about, fire sign, who's causing this for you. Keep that in mind. It could be, but it's kind of representing your energy, like what's in your mind, what's hovering over you at this time. And you're being very dependable. You're the Knight of Pentacles. You know, very dependable. You're working very hard, like I saw down here, also around your energy of this 10 of Wands. So Pisces, I'm really just seeing like you want to change from this. I feel like because you're so dependable and you're such a hard worker and you have such strong vision about what works and what doesn't, and you'll cut out things that don't work, I feel like this is bringing up a lot of discontent where you want a major life change, as shown in this Judgment card and whichever other one it was. Also, your fortune is changing. You know, you're getting better luck, you're getting more money, things are going to be easier. What is this burden you're carrying? Let's ask about that. Why the 10 of Wands? I mean, 10 of Wands is not a bad card. It just comes with a warning. You know, you can see him. Look at him. He's working so hard to carry all those wands. He's accumulated them. He's gotten them, but now he's carrying them. And some of you might be having physical symptoms from that, like backaches or shoulder aches, neck aches. Things like that come up with the 10 of Wands. Yeah, here we have got the 2 of Cups. Let's ask about that. The 2 of Cups is clarifying, and that's people coming together, relationships, love, reconciliations, sometimes for some of you, having to do with carrying this heavy load. And the Tower. The Tower did come up. I mentioned that earlier. I didn't see it. Now I do. Because of some choices in love, some choices. Ace of Swords. Okay, hold on. Let me get one more. Why the heavy burden? That's what I'm asking. Why the heavy burden? Okay, so we've got, there was some kind of a big change. You know, we've got this love relationship. Okay, this is romance, this 2 of Cups. And we have got the Tower showing up next to it. So I feel like some of you went through some kind of big shocking change recently, or some big change, some change that happened maybe suddenly, okay? And it, sorry, I'm trying to show you these and read them. And we come over to this Ace of Swords. So there's something that's changed. There's been some kind of a new beginning where you've had to cut something out and start something new. And I feel like you're happy. I feel like it's brought you stability, okay? But it's also making you work very hard. People are seeing you carrying a really heavy burden, okay? I feel like you're doing it out of love. I feel like you're doing it for a marriage or a relationship. And also you're seeing there's a cloud with a silver lining coming out of some situation where there was a huge change, which was shown in that Judgment card. I guess I put it back in here. Why the Death card? Let's ask your final outcome. It's having to do with the Scorpio energy with the Death card. Endings, new beginnings. We've got endings, new beginnings all over the place, shown in this 8 of Cups too. Why the endings and new beginnings? And I'm getting such goosebumps. This is a good thing, not a bad one, okay? The Death card's not a bad card. There's a Knight of Swords right next to the Knight of Swords. Wow, look at this. Here's your hopes and fears, Knight of Swords. You're afraid something's going to come in really fast and cause this ending because you're not really ready for it. You might have to lay down your burden, this burden of this 10 of Wands. I'm going to ask in a minute, but 9 of Swords. Yeah, something here, like you're seeing something rushing at you, and I feel like it's giving some of you anxiety. There's some sense of feeling some anxiety and feeling edgy and feeling like you've stayed in a situation too long. You really need to get out of it. You're not sure where to go. Judgment again. There's going to be a major life change, Pisces. Let's ask what that is, okay? And I feel it already. You know, you all have that Knight of Pentacles energy where you're very dependable. You want to, you know, you just keep doing the same thing, like this 10 of Wands. You'll keep doing it. You're successful. You'll keep doing it. So I know me talking about these major life changes has given you anxiety. So I want to ask what those are, because they don't look bad to me, but I feel your anxiety as I'm tuning into you right now watching this, okay? So, and I didn't mean to bring you anxiety, but I see it. It's showing up right here. Here's the anxiety card. Because you're worried, you don't like changes. Page of Swords. There's a lot of curiosity here about something. King of Swords. And also kind of being watched. There's a sense of, with the Page of Swords, of something watching you. This King of Swords. Why is this so hard to say? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's something here about not wanting to mess up your money, which is giving you anxiety. And the King of Swords is about planning. It's about mental energy. It's about you thinking that your way through this. You're being logical. So when you're being logical, it's upsetting your heart center, because your heart center says, I'm working too hard. There's definitely conflict here about money. Pisces is what I'm seeing. But there's also a lot of happiness. So there's the Four of Wands. I see your dilemma. I do. I see your dilemma. You're working really hard so that you'll have the stability shown in the Four of Wands in your house. This represents a house, and we've got the upside down house here, the Nine of Pentacles, but reversed. So I feel like, you might be feeling isolated, but you do like where you live. You've got your house. You've got a happy home. This is what Four of Wands has, a happy relationship and that sort of thing. But you're working for it. Shown in this Ten of Wands. You are definitely working very hard to maintain that. And I feel like you're thinking your way through it. You're being very intelligent with this King of Swords energy. And in order to keep maintaining that, I feel like you have to sometimes cut off your heart center. And I think that's where the problem is coming in. It's causing you to separate. You know what I mean? Like separate yourself. Like you're pulling yourself in two, carrying this around. So on the one hand, you're happy, and on the other hand, you're feeling overworked. Okay. Where does this go, Pisces? Let me see. Where does this go? Whew. Because there's a major life change coming. It's almost like you can't keep up this level of stuff. So what is this major life change? It's a major life change. Let me ask more. It's the third. This deck is so thick because it has multiple cards. It has 3 judgment cards. All 3 came up. All 3 judgment cards have come up. And this one has angels on it and little finger puppets that look like religious figures and making a sacrifice. This is something about a change through sacrifice, okay, in this particular card. Oh, wow. And here we've got the Ten of Pentacles with a rainbow. Wow. So there's major life changes and also happiness. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Cups is the one I'm looking at. Did I say Pentacles? Ten of Cups is the card of being really happy. It's the card of peace and happiness and being with your family and having a happy marriage or relationship. Having a happy home. It's come up twice, happy home. And you're working hard for that happy home. But there is some kind of a change coming because there's going to be 2 new opportunities shown as this kitty cat. 2 new opportunities. 2 of Wands, okay? What is this? Pisces, I'm going to keep digging at this and get you an answer because I don't want to leave you hanging on this. And the Ten of Swords. There's going to be some kind of a ending and new beginning. Death card, Ten of Swords, not new opportunities, but a lot of happiness and major life changes. Okay, let's switch over. I'm going to get you final words here, Pisces, okay? Because I feel like you've got some changes coming up and your luck is turning for the better. And there's just something there about you're going to be given an opportunity to maintain your happiness but not work so hard, not carry that burden. Sometimes the Judgment card can have to do with higher powers. It can have to do with some sort of divine guidance or divine protection or divine ideas. So just keep aware of that. I know you will be. This one. So lighthearted, carefree time. Yeah, you need that. Lighthearted, carefree time. Hard work ahead. Okay, so grab onto your lighthearted, carefree time as much as possible. Okay. There is something about a younger man. Younger man. That could show up in one of those pages that I pulled. Okay. Some kind of a reconciliation potentially with a younger man for some of you. Not everybody. Not everybody's going to be doing a reconciliation, but for some of you it could be it. Here's the bow. You are highly thought of, Pisces. I think you already know that. You're the Empress. So, or the Emperor. You know, take it as it resonates. But every single time I do this Pisces readings, the Empress comes up. A sincere wish will be granted. Yeah, keep that in mind. That's your change of luck, and also some kind of a major life change having to do with I lost my thought process, having to do with these new opportunities and working too hard. Here's the feather. Someone around you is undependable and insincere. And here's the archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Okay. So some of you, there's several stories here, and this tends to be how my readings go. The guides in the cards try to cover all the different angles and stories of whoever's watching, okay? Because some of you are going to be getting out of a relationship with somebody that's not dependable. Some of you are in a great relationship, shown as this 10 of Cups. Many of you are, and the Empress, and you're just overworked right now. Some of that's the state of the world. You know, it just is. But you're going to be having something that you walk away from and some major life change having to do with divine intervention, divine guidance. Judgment card can represent God. Okay, the Judgment card's big card. It came up 3 times. I have 3 Judgment cards in this deck. All 3 of them came up. That's a big deal. That's a major life change that is divinely inspired. It can also have to do with karma. So it can have to do with your good karma. You know, karma is not always a bad thing. It can have to do with all this good that you've put out. It's a game changer. And also, don't forget, this bad luck card, when I clarified it, came up as the good luck card in the other deck. So your luck is changing. You know, that's what I get from that. It flipped over. So your luck is changing, and there are new opportunities and new possibilities coming in. Last card for Pisces, last word for Pisces. You're going to get some kind of advice from a friend. And this is the dog card. So this could even be advice from your dog. And I don't laugh when I say that. Messages come through in all sorts of ways. You know, in my Taurus reading this week, Chippy, who's over here, Chippy pulled a card. He wanted to pull a card. I've not taught him to do that. He literally pulled a card for Taurus. So you can get messages through dogs, through your animals, through birds, through butterflies. You know, this morning I had this teeny tiny little spider in my kitchen. I just happened to notice there was a web, and I went over and looked at it. It was this intricate, beautiful woven spider web about this big, and I couldn't find the spider. Finally found it. It was the size of a gnat over on this side. It had made this huge, beautiful, artistic web. I think spider webs are beautiful, and I left it. And you know, I felt like there was a message there, you know, to create beauty. You know, this little tiny spider could create this huge, beautiful design. And I'm like, what are we capable of? I mean, that's what it said to me. That was the message right there in my kitchen. So yeah, dog barking, message from a friend. So I'm going to leave you with that, Pisces, crazy as it is. Okay, I'm going to leave you with the dog barking card because there is some kind of message there. So I hope this was helpful. This is complex reading, as it often is for Pisces, because they give you all, I feel like they're trying to cover all the storylines so that you'll understand what's going on. So I hope that resonated with you, and if it didn't resonate with you, it wasn't your reading this time, and I hope you'll come back again. But I think it resonated with a lot of you. I can feel that it I have a way of feeling this resonance. You know, I can kind of feel if it's being accepted or rejected when I do the reading. So we'll see. But anyway, thank you. And please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and share, and all those things. Okay. All right. I'll see you all soon. Have a good one.